So Shantae, you just shared a lot with me. I just want to kind of summarize, make sure I got it all. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so you and Chris have been together 3 years.
Yeah.
And you thought you guys were getting married, you lived together, shared
Yeah.
life. And you had a fight, and you guys broke up. And you're not sure if you're going to reconcile or if this is permanent.
Yeah, I'm just really confused.
Yeah, and you're not getting out of bed, sleeping a lot, don't want to go to work.
Not so much.
Okay, so you're just depressed.
Yeah.
So over the next few weeks, we can hopefully work on that.
I hope so.
Okay. So I think I have a good understanding of what you're saying, what you came to counseling for. And I'd like to talk a little bit about your family, things you like to do for fun, just to get a little bit of background history.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in California.
Okay.
And then I left when I was 18 and joined the Army, and that's where I met Chris.
Okay. Are your parents still in California?
Yeah, I don't really talk to them much.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 4 sisters.
4 sisters. Where do you fall?
I am number 2.
Okay.
So I'm 2 of 5.
A lot.
Yes. There are a lot of us.
Do they live close to you, or
no?
They all?
They're close to my parents.
Okay.
So.
Do you guys did you and Chris go there for holidays, or are you more oriented with his family?
They're a bit dramatic, so I tend to stay away from them.
Okay.
I try to minimize, make my own crazy.
Yeah.
I don't need help. So
I understand that.
I don't want to deal with them.
Okay. So before you met Chris, you met him in the Army.
Yes.
Were you living in Savannah, or did you move?
No, we moved from where we were stationed in North Carolina when we met. We decided to stay together for a while after we both got out, and we moved here.
All right. Before you met him, what did you do? What was a normal day or week like for you for fun, aside from work?
I don't know. I like to shop.
Like to shop? I like to shop.
I like to shop. We used to go to bars and hang out. And, I read a lot.
You read a lot? Mm-hmm. What kind of books do you like to read?
Anything. It depends on what I'm into at the moment. I read books about training for cycling, like that. I read books about like nonfiction books about health. I read romance novels. I read fiction novels.
Are you an athlete?
I try.
You try?
I try.
You mentioned the
yes.
book one.
Cycling, yes.
Health and cycling, so.
I try. I don't like running, so it just makes it easier if I ride my bike.
Okay. That's fun.
Yes.
Now that you and Chris are not together, have you done any of that stuff?
It's just hard to want to get out of bed. You know, it's just like my whole life was with him, and now it's not there, and it's like, what do I do? I don't feel like I have the energy to start over.
Yeah. So you look at it as starting over.
Well, if we don't get back together, yeah, I'd be starting over, and like nobody wants to go through that whole dating bullshit again. It's just it's tedious. It's emotional. It's
hard.
You're comparing everybody to the person you just spent 3 years with, and
right.
that person you want to be with, and nobody's good enough. You're just making yourself miserable. So it's just why bother? So I just rather stay in bed.
What did y'all do for fun as a couple? Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
We went shooting a lot. We like to try new restaurants. He take me shopping. We like doing obstacle courses, like going down mountain biking and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we try to stay active.
Okay, well that's good. So let's see, anything else about your past? Is this the first real serious relationship?
This is the longest one. It was a big deal that I stayed with anybody, because usually it was like 6 months, and
okay.
to stay with somebody for 3 years, like in my mind, we were already married.
Okay. So maybe for next week how would you feel this week if I gave you an exercise?
Like what?
Maybe calling up one of your girlfriends and going out to dinner.
I can do that.
And then maybe one day this week go ride your bike, even if it's around your neighborhood, just to get some fresh air.
I can do that.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
And then if you and Chris have talked during new developments happen within the next week, you can call me or make a sooner appointment, so anything that you need.
All right. I like that.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be back next week.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.